Sound is on. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Let's see. We will start with our Tuesday trivia. Let's see. So last week's question was, how many shingles were on the front part of Deagle House? And our winner actually came in very, very close. The correct answer is 622. And our winner guessed 620 shingles. So, and our winner is B Short. So congratulations. And let's see. Okay, so next week, unfortunately, is our final trivia question. Unless, everybody really wants to hop on board and keep it going. Just throwing it out there. So our final trivia question, hopefully not. How many 1-cup scoops of kibble are in a Purina adult dog food bag? And no cheating. So those are the big ones that, Purina, we get from Purina. So that is our question for next Tuesday. Again, have all our answers by noon time. And make sure you email what size t-shirt you need so you get the correct one. And let's see. So today we had thank you, Sharon, for the sound on. Perfect. Today we had a training meeting with everybody. Carlene had stayed in her nice warm car, and we all stood outside, which really wasn't bad today. Especially the sun was down there at one point, so it wasn't too bad. So we were out there but we were talking about mostly the puppies. Carlene was actually watching earlier when we were feeding them lunch in the car. Haley was doing that, and Carlene could see actually that they've improved with that, so that's good. We have a few holdouts that we're not really going to take off until they've really mastered the loading up in the car. Carl, was it Carl? Yes, Carl. He actually got in the car twice. He's staying right on the edge, and you can't close the gate yet. So he's improved. But bringing their food, their lunch in there, obviously has made a difference. So they are going out. The ones that are mastered it are all going out. So they're well on their way. Let's see. And the big dogs, they're all coming along too. Let's see, Dale. She just has a few little things, some tweaking, and Chip. They're all doing well. Especially we're talking about Oz and Toto today. They're in Jasmine as well. You can actually see them really thinking a lot more now and paying attention. Like they're trying really hard to make sure they're doing what we're asking of, and they're really focusing much better, which is really, really awesome. And Henry, I think it was Haley had him out the most recent, and John as well. He's doing better with his stairs, especially going up. So Henry's doing really well. They're all really doing okay. They're all coming along, and so we'll see. But it's really been mostly Haley, Bella, and Laura that actually have been taking the puppies out and kind of working with them more. So they thought maybe it would be a good idea for like myself, John, Judy, to just kind of have the dogs have a different perspective, and instead of the same people get like Larky today. Haley was trying to get him in the back of the car with his food, and he was nervous. He's nervous about going in, and if she came too close to him, he wouldn't back right off, and he didn't want to go near his food or anything. Well, finally, we got him to the point that he would put his paws in the back of, put his paws in the back of the car and eat. And he was doing pretty well. He was staying there eating, and Haley was staying away. But Carlene happened to come with her car, and the car frightened him, and he immediately backed right off and walked right away from his food and everything. And Carlene was like, uh-oh. So she backed her car out, and he came back and finished his food. So that was good. Everybody ate their lunch. Let's see. So we're going to all do that too, and we're going to try also to we're also thinking of different places we could take the older dogs too, to kind of get them more exposure to other things. And it's like some of the places typically that we would have taken them in the past, you can't get into now. So, to practice like stairs or stuff like that. So we're more limited than we used to be. So we're just trying to think of different places to take them to get them exposed to different things. But we had a couple of thoughts, and Carlene had a couple suggestions. So we'll do that too, to keep them moving along too, to keep exposing them to different situations. And thank you, Sharon, for the trivia email address. I appreciate that. Yes, sdp.tuesdaytrivia@gmail.com. That's good. I thought I heard Carlene coming out. Let's see.
Oh, boys.
Oh, here she comes.
Diane, I hope you're ready.
Yeah. For what?
What?
For what? Of course.
Did you get the stuff out of my car?
Somebody else must have beat me to it, because I got the stuff out of the Purple Hut in your car. So we have them boxes, and so.
I know. The very back door?
The very back door. You mean your tailgate?
Yeah. Yuck. Okay. Oh, he did it. He did it. He did it all by himself. Right on his head. Oh, God. Okay, I'm coming. Oh, God. Hi. Oh, okay. Okay, well, they'll come back in a minute. They usually do. She had to go get more boxes out of my car anyway. I'll put the thing on. Okay? Bye. Bye. I got my hat on, too. How do we get on highlights? Okay. Oh. Oh, that's heavy. I can't see. I can't see that. We'll put that down there. Everybody out of the way. No, go away. Get out of the way. That one's heavy. I can't see. I have to get my glasses. I can't see anything. I didn't know I didn't have glasses on. Oh. I don't have any glasses on. I can't read. Come on. You carry the thing. Come on. Okay. The guy carrying the load has the right of way.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Oh.
I need to do me. I need them. Hi, Pichu.
There we go. Let's try that now.
Okay.
You're gonna have to find a chair. Here's one under here.
Oh, I was looking because I had the one that I was. Oh,
Here, this one. You want that one?
Sure, that'll work.
That work?
Thank you.
Are we ready?
Sure.
I'm gonna say the magic words. Let's see.
Yep, it's all set.
It is all set. Okay, we're ready. Hey, let's get the basket. Go get the basket. Go get the basket. Get the basket. Nobody gets anything till he gets the basket. Where's the basket? No, where's the basket? Get it! Hurry up! Get the basket. Gotta get the basket.
It's right over there.
No, you gotta get the basket. Go get the basket. Can't find it. What's the problem here? Go.
It's right there.
Go.
I can see it from here.
Go. Hit that basket. No, hey, go get the basket. Jesus Christ. Did you got it?
He walked right
Yeah? I know, we're trying to now. Oh, God.
by it. Is he over there?
Get the basket! Jiminy, go get the basket! You have to go get the basket. Show it to me. Go!
Yeah.
Jiminy, go!
Jiminy.
You got it? Basket. Yes, that's a good boy. Yes, that's a good boy. Yes, he's good. There he is. He's a good boy. Yes, that was very good. Now we got the basket. Now we can get going. Good dog. That was a good boy.
Maybe
Where
I
the
put
hell?
it in too new of a place.
Why couldn't he see that?
I don't know. I put it on the stands, the feeder stands that are right there. So.
Look at it.
Oh,
Oh, this is the fifth call. Oh, Steve. Hi. Oh, okay. Well, we're just about to start mail call. Oh, okay. I don't know. Am I supposed to remember something? You're bringing two ponies. You have two horses. Oh, okay. I can do that. As long as I don't have to go out in the cold. No, okay. I'll tell everybody. Okay, thank you. Yep. Okay. Got it. Bye. Okay. Janine is on 495 with 2 mini horses. If everybody can hear it. And the question is one of them pregnant? If the one is pregnant, I think it's going to stay here until it foals. But she doesn't know whether it's pregnant. And things like, it's the usual, you know?
Is she bringing him here tonight?
Yes, I think she's coming here tonight. So in a half an hour, or when she gets here, we can turn to the donkey camera and maybe you'll see whatever she's got in the trailer.
Okay. Well, then we'll have to move our mail call right along so people can
Keep going.
Stay tuned to that, right?
Yes, we're on schedule.
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay, Betsy.
So, are we ready? Go eat food. All of you are very messy today. Okay, we have Bill and Kathy from Littleton, Colorado. That's not Little. Oh, yes, it is. Littleton. Littleton, Colorado. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
And that puts up there. And what do we got here? We have an envelope. Maybe she'll explain it. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, yep. Hope you celebrate the holidays in the very merriest style. She gave me that, and she gave me the envelope. So that goes in Linda's pile.
Is that chicken bricks?
Because then she could use it because they didn't write on it. So we put that in there. Okay, and then this is Dear Carlene, crew, and volunteers. Thank you for all you do for Service Dog Project. It amazes me all the work and dedication you all show at the farm. Enclosed is my check for 7 chicken bricks and a calendar. And the rest is the fun fund. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year
You're fine.
to everybody. That's sincerely Kathy. So we have 7 chicken bricks. That can go in here. And the calendar is on there. And on the fun fund is on the check. And she has the address. So that, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is.
Oh, can you get it?
I can.
Okay.
Yeah, with that shoulder.
With that, you can.
A little more Tylenol and I'll be all set.
Does work wonders.
Oh God, I hate to say it, and I try not to take much of it, but any rate, okay. Geico for Janine. Well, we'll let Janine worry about that. I don't think she has Geico because you can't have a horse trailer that I know of. Comcast. Our neighbor at. Let's go. I'm not anybody's neighbor. Here we go. Now, this is from Carolyn Haley, Fort Smith, Arizona.
It's okay then. I know you're using your yuppie puppy, but it's okay. You're fine.
What, him?
That's him, yeah.
Oh dear.
He's watching them use his yuppie puppy.
Oh, he doesn't like them using it.
No, he's not happy.
Well, what are you doing? How come you're not down there eating with them? Jesus. You gotta hit it with your foot, dear. Or is it getting empty?
No, there's some in there. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, what we don't have to worry about here. And this woman, dear Carlene and all at Service Dog Project, this season may your home be a place where miracles gather. Merry Christmas. Carolyn Haley. And she would like a chicken brick.
Okay.
Okay, so I can put that in here, and then I can put one on here, and put it in the... and put that in there. and this one, it's got a Z on it. Zukowski. Saxonburg, Pennsylvania. That's Saxonburg, Pennsylvania. You can have that one.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Oh.
2020 has been a year filled with changes, but time to spend with family. Life slowed down, and we had time to be together,
Okay, then.
which was just nice. Braden has begun school at the United States Naval Academy, where he made the triathlon team.
Wow.
Brooke is a senior at the University of Mexico, where she was named captain of the swimming and diving. Take time this holiday season to enjoy the little things in life. One day you realize they were the big things. Well, isn't that nice?
That's
Okay.
That's Kringle's, where Kringle is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there she is. Okay. Well, you could have that then. You got the letter on the back of it. And this is from Franny Smith
Isn't that nice?
in Pagosa Springs. We like things from Franny Smith. That's my sister.
Oh, okay. Then I'll hold this up, see if I can hold this up to the camera while you're doing that. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. We have it.
So this is from Kringle's.
Huh?
I'm holding up, I don't know if I can see it, but I'll try. The Kringle's family.
Okay. This one is Sandy Jones, Lebanon, Tennessee. Tennessee! You don't understand what I'm doing at all, do you? Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh, this is her vet hospital records.
Oh, for Ripple.
Yeah,
Lady Ripple.
right. And we have Kyle Lang, New York, New York. New York, New York. Oh, did you see that
Okay, then.
that Erica
And
Asher?
Yes.
Erica passed the bar.
Yes, I saw
New York
that.
bar. That's apparently not an easy one to pass.
They did it.
They did it. They did it.
You're okay, Ben. Oh, do you need the envelope for that?
Wait, you're making too much noise. This is written so small that I really can't cope with it right now. But I can later.
That way. Underneath.
Huh.
You're okay.
That's interesting. New York is an interesting place.
Do you need that?
No.
No.
You
New
can
York
have
is
it
an
all
interesting-
yourself.
Okay, thank you.
He's upset about everybody using that thing.
Yes, he's
We're
not.
going to run out pretty soon.
Oh. I know, it's
It's
terrible.
painful.
They're fine.
We have Jan Gerhold, who mailed it on the 11th.
Thank you.
There we go. Snapple. Less than 1% of Sweden's household waste ends up in a dump. Really?
Wow.
Now that's going some. Less than 1%? Can you imagine it?
Wow.
Oh, when I see what they carry out of here. What is the best way to raise baby dinosaur? Oh, to raise a baby dinosaur? With a crane. Jesus. Where do they get this stuff? In the U.S., there is an official rock, paper, and scissors league. I believe it. Okay. Fragile. This is Fragile.
Uh-oh.
And it's from Suzanne
We're almost done, Ben.
Keys, Norfolk, Virginia. Ah.
You're okay, Ben. I know.
Bentley does not like him using that thing. That's all there is to that. Okay, so here's an envelope.
Okay. Thank you.
What the hell? Sam, Kay, and Marley. Well, isn't that nice? Look at that.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
Wow. That's why it's fragile. I thought it was going to be a CD.
Oh, isn't it cute?
That's cute. Very nicely done.
I have to hold that up.
Yes, you do.
Here's your cookie. Thank you.
Oh.
That is awfully cute. Well, you can see it's very sparkly.
Will you stop your grousing?
Oh, now what came with this? Is this a
Nothing. That was it.
Oh, that's pretty though.
That.
It's shimmery.
Oh dear. When you start this, there's just no end to it.
That's true. Very pretty.
Okay.
All right, let me put this over here.
I will now pick this up. I see, he's the one. I don't have anything. Oh, you want one too now. Did you need to have a cookie too? Capri? There you go. Okay, that's it. No more.
Oh. Can you get that?
I can get it.
Okay.
Aha! Look out. Coming through. Laura Huron. Get your nose out of the way. Get your nose out of the way. Oh, you're going to be so excited. We got laundry detergent.
Ah.
Which we need, but it's not edible. There we go.
Okay, let me get that out of your way.
I have twice now. What's he into?
Oh, the envelope.
Oh, okay.
But do you have that? No, that's the pretty card. You don't take the pretty card. No, it's pretty. We don't do pretty. You can have that stuff. How's that? You can do envelopes, but no pretty cards. I'll put that over here for now.
I'm going to need help with this.
Yes, I will grab that. Of all things over there, he goes after the pretty card. So, I'll get this right out of your way.
Okay.
There we go.
Ah. And then this one is from I don't know. Pensacola, Florida. Maybe. There we go. Oh boys. Ellen. And service dog dead. Oh, okay.
Oh. It's nice.
Mind your manners. Jiminy, what are you doing? You're looking nasty. Oh. Bentley's growling behind me. Oh my word.
Oh,
Wow.
yikes.
That's one. There's another one in here.
Bentley, you're gonna be fine. Wow.
Wait a minute, there's more.
Is that all nuts?
They're all nuts.
Oh boy.
Mixed nuts. That's what we are. A bunch of mixed nuts. That's empty. Wow. Look at that. Tin cans that the rats can't get in.
Well, won't they be disappointed?
Oh, that's too bad, rats.
Exactly. Oh.
There we go. Get out of there. Oh, boys. More nuts.
Oh,
Hey,
boy.
you gotta close it up. We better put that over by the coffee pot.
Yeah.
Ellen, thank you very much.
And in Florida, from Florida, you said, right?
Oh, I don't know about that part.
Oh, I thought you said Florida.
I don't know.
No? Okay. Excuse me, Jimmy.
Oh.
There we go. Alright. Put those over here.
Jiminy, she turned it on, not you.
Another box.
We have a box.
We have a box.
We have another box. Lila Mae. Okay, this is from Lila Mae. And if it actually comes from Chewy, that means that in a few months we're going to get Christmas cards from Chewy for Lila Mae. Okay. Here we have the tiny little cookie things. Marvelous.
Oh.
Jars full. That's very good. Yep.
Sorry, Bentley.
They're great. Trainers are using those in their pockets a lot.
The little ones?
The little ones.
Oh. Okay.
Ah, that's very nice. They're also I don't know, but get out the way.
Excuse me. Now we got Bentley in the mix for the yuppie puppy.
Bentley! Bentley, away! Bentley, go back and lie down. Go back and lie down. Cece, hey, don't do that.
No stay for right now.
Okay.
Hey, you want
Okay, I'll just wait.
I'm getting there.
That's right.
Little
What's the brown bag of? What's that thing?
Oh. We have to.
From Lauren and her mom.
Lori D. Last Saturday.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Get away! Oh boy. Wait a minute. Oh boys. Go ahead. There you go. You got it.
Oh.
Yeah, wait a minute. Larky, Larky, Larky. Take a hold. You can take it. Take a hold of it. You got it. Now you got to pick it up now. There we go. Shell's Bagels. There we go. She says, here, Shell's Bagels.
Huh.
I don't understand that part. But we got some poo pickers.
Excellent. Those look like nice fruit pulls. All right, let me just hold this up.
Watch out for two of them going to fight over that. mint flavored bark bone breath chewers.
Oh.
Oh, that'd be fun. You don't get
They
one.
have two packages up there.
Oh, okay. Away. Janine Jake. I bet that's this sweater,
Oh, okay.
right?
Probably. Because they were supposed to be one for Linda and one for Janine, right? Oh, and this is probably the one for Linda.
Yes, it probably is.
Right here. Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay. Well, that's for Janine, so we'll put that someplace else.
And this is Linda's. That's Linda's.
Okay. Does it
There's
have
that.
Linda's name on it?
It does, yep.
Linda! Is she in there?
She is.
Well, that's the box I want to open.
Do you want to do it now? There's that one envelope.
Oh.
Do you want to do that first?
I already had supper
Oh, you did?
because it was my breakfast.
Oh. That's what you called me for? No.
No, over here.
Okay, my name?
Yeah.
Oh, hooray!
What's that you have?
What on earth? Well, we don't know what these are, but we'll find out.
Does it say who it's from?
No. No, but you can have that.
Okay.
Well, here we go.
Oh, okay.
A gift for you. Sheet stretchers.
Oh.
Oh, that's what, yes. Yes. These are pretty good. Yeah. Greetings from Claudia in Germany.
Claudia?
Claudia.
Right. From Germany. Oh. Right.
Sheet stretchers.
Now those might come in pretty handy in here.
Yes.
Good
Okay.
idea.
Hey! It takes me so long to remember their names, I can't remember who to yell at. That was Jiminy. Jiminy did not want to share his toy with that one. Well, there were two of them. What happened to the other one?
Well, who knows? God knows where it ended up.
Unless he took both.
That's a possibility, huh? That could be.
Okay, so we got the sheets stretchers. So I think you probably ought to put these over there
Okay.
before we forget what they are or something.
Okay. I'll put 'em right up
These will
on-
be for this is in Donna land.
Yeah.
How's your did you open it?
No, but yeah,
Well, open it!
I am.
Here, whoop. Has he got
Jimmy has two of them.
two of them? Why don't you doesn't bite you?
Can I bite back? No, this is not yours. Oh, you want the sheet stretchers?
Look at that bugger.
He's a,
Isn't he something?
he is something.
Okay, so all of those go over in Donna's department.
Where is that?
They'll be over there someplace.
Okay. So then we just
What, it
have
fell
that.
down? Look out, he's gonna tear the whole place up to find it.
Let me see.
Watch he doesn't bite you.
Oh, he's still trying to get some. The bone is there.
Oh, we'll get it up on the top.
I think he can get it though. I can't see it because his head's right there. Oh, maybe it isn't. What did he do with it?
What did you do with it? It fell down in there, he said.
But it didn't. What
Well,
the
he
heck?
didn't swallow the whole, there it is.
There it is. Maybe it got caught up in that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, you're good now.
Oh,
Crisis averted.
okay.
Okay, now here's the box you wanted to open.
Here's the box I want to play with.
There you go.
This is from Smuckers.
From Smuckers. Oh.
This is from Smuckers. Oh, God. This is from Smuckers, my friends in Smuckers.
And I know it's not the jelly Smuckers.
No. You know, and the box here says chime bells with a half-inch hole or something. You know those harness bells that they sell for millions of dollars?
Yeah.
You get them at Smuckers. They sell them individually, like $6, $8, and they have graduated ones, tiny, you know, big ones.
Oh.
So you put together your own string of them and sell it as an antique, and you make a fortune. But they come from Smuckers.
Wow.
This is harness bells. Okay, so now we have.
Now this is stuff you ordered,
This is
right?
stuff I ordered. Brass rings, and a couple. What I'm going to use for seatbelt pads. Look at that.
Those are,
Look at that.
well,
How about that?
those are beautiful.
They are beautiful. I told you all about them.
Yeah, you know what? My sister actually ordered some too from
Did
them.
you? From Smuckers?
watching, yeah, from watching football.
Yeah. See, that's. I didn't know whether that was a. Look at that.
Those are beautiful.
What's it for?
That's a harness pad. It's from Smuckers. They're like
But you can use it on the
seat
seat.
belt.
Oh, they have in different lengths.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is the short one, and there's the longer one.
See that?
They have all sizes. They have wider ones too, but that's the kind I like.
That is awesome.
I used to have one of those, a red one of those, on each of my 8 donkeys.
Wow.
That's why I knew about
They're
them.
comfortable.
They go on with the whatever it is. This is Velcro,
Aren't you just purpling it up?
huh?
You got a purple mask, purple bells.
Right, but see, look at that. That would fit the whole way.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I hate that damn thing I wear. So, did you open your package? What are we gonna? I'm gonna go sit here with this on me like this.
Sure, why not?
Okay. All right. And then we have the ring. I can't even buy these rings up here. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Those are,
Excuse me.
oh, Linda's modeling her chair.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Sarah, Ted, Holly. I love it. I love the pocket.
They are. It's a nice jacket.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh,
Very nice. There you go.
and here's
Oh,
the other bunch of the rings. Those are smaller ones. And those go on some of those things.
the big rings like that, yeah.
Yeah, I like the bigger.
Bigger rings.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, the thing that's left over from when I make one of those
Uh-huh.
should go on here and then becomes an animal handler. Because you can make a figure 8 on almost any animal. Hey, Jiminy, I saw that. Don't you do that. That's her. Jiminy. You have another one someplace.
It's right on the other futon.
Right.
Don't come looking for me for sympathy.
Go find your other one. Good boy. You don't get any, I guess. Any rate, I couldn't find brass rings anywhere up around here. And they had, this is 2.5 inch, and that's 3 inch. The 3 inch ones are impossible to find.
Except for
But-
Smuckers.
Except for Smuckers. So
Very
I'm all
nice.
set now.
Good.
So that every
is
time I make a big 4 inch monkey fist, I have to make a horse lead rope.
Ah.
Because I have this piece that, just works out of it.
Oh, yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So right now I have about 10 pieces of 10-foot long pieces of rope in there that, has got to do something with them.
There you go. So where do
Anyway,
you
I'm
want-
so excited about mine.
Those are, I can't believe how nice those are.
Those are lovely.
Very
I
nice.
knew it. The Amish people make them. They make nice things.
They sure do.
At any rate, that should solve my... I'm always afraid of that thing slipping my throat. Oh, I'm over here. I'm over.
Now we can do some questions. Excuse me, Larky. Pretty handsome.
Unbelievable.
Oh, we went to highlights?
What?
We went to highlights.
Oh, that just happened, I think.
Oh, okay.
See those rings? They're $9 here.
Oh my God.
That's
That's
buckle
it?
guy, and they don't even have the bigger ones.
Wow. That's excellent.
Shopping in Amish country is pretty good
Apparently.
because everybody here buys it from there and then ups the price.
Oh,
There we go. Oh, are we on?
Yep, here we are. I'm just trying to find the beginning of it. So that was the card. Really is a pretty card.
There's a lot going on behind me. Oh, what's that?
Awaiting the new. They're asking awaiting the new horse arrivals. I don't think so.
Where?
That-
That's the.
Oh,
I
that's
see.
just the trainer. That, yeah.
There's the wheelbarrows.
Yes.
Okay.
So that they just have the car parked there.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm sure it's moved by now. Oh, Miss Riz. All right, where are we starting here? Oh, basket. Okay, we're getting better. Yuppie puppy.
You're not on highlights.
Oh, they must. Oh, it was for a split second.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's the Be Short one,
No.
the trivia.
That doesn't say it's the end, does it?
Well, no, but that was the when we did the trivia.
Oh.
That's all.
Oh, okay.
So we're past that. We did that. Highlights. Apparently we went on highlights for a while. That's a bummer. There's the two little ones. Let's see. Doo, 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 doo. Well, that's kind of cute. Hanging on there, huh? Hanging on with his nails.
What's
Oh.
the ghost? Oh, there he is. Trimming it. Yes.
Yeah, he does always look up on the counter for the basket.
To see whether you've taken what's going in. Unbelievable. Wow.
He's some smart boy.
Yep.
All right. Texas so I think Capri wants to get the basket. She looks like she wants to wants to look for it after you ask Jimmy and everything.
She's smart, but she's got to learn a few commands first. She's a little brat right at the moment. I got a report card today, and they told me she won't lie down.
Capri?
Capri.
Oh,
She's got to learn to do that.
let's see. So proud of Riz and so happy Gabby got 10. Yeah. She is a beautiful, beautiful dog.
Riz
Riz.
is lovely. Lovely dog.
I
They were
just-
gonna wipe her out.
I know, and I
No.
was so surprised when, and I'm like, what?
Wait a
Riz?
minute.
I'm so happy that you got her.
It didn't take me 5 minutes.
No.
Hey, are we gonna have a fight here? Let me say that again. We are not going to have a fight here. Now what? You dropped it. Go pick it up. You're not going to bite her if she picks up your toy.
No, you can't do that. Okay.
What's that?
You're a good boy.
Left cardboard.
You're a good boy. He's just sitting there so handsome.
Now I've screwed him up. Yes, she's lovely.
She really is.
She's done a couple things, like they all had to get in the cellar one day,
Yes.
like they have to do in Washington every once in a while.
And then she recently put that, just a day or two, put the story out about her mother.
That's
Had
right.
fallen outside and
Yeah, just got her.
Yep. So.
They do. They think, you know. That's
Yep.
very good.
Every time I read stories about her, I'm just so happy because she
I
wasn't,
know.
you know, it's just awesome. Awesome, awesome.
Well, I think we washed out an awful lot of dogs that I never checked out. We now have a law that I want to work every dog going out of here.
Before,
You know?
Yep. I think it's a great
It's a pain in
law.
the ass, frankly. Frankly, it takes a lot of energy.
But,
But if I start at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm really much better at 9 in the morning. I wish I had mail call at 9 in the morning.
yeah, that's, but it's important for that.
Yeah, I mean, for that reason, you know.
Yep. No, it's a
You
it's
can
a good
delegate
thing.
just so much.
No, it's a good thing.
I
All
have-
right, from Gammy. Hi, Carlene. Have you cooked in the fireplace yet?
No, I haven't even gotten a hold of the welding guy. He probably thinks I'm some nut that mailed that. You know, 'cause every time I go down there, I got some cockeyed project.
Yeah.
Like he welded, you know those big heavy shelves that they have at Home Depot?
Yes.
The big heavy duty,
Heavy.
all that heavy stuff.
Yep.
Well, he took 4 of those and welded them together
Yeah.
to make my bridge out here to the island.
Oh.
He said, "What are you,
okay.
crazy?" I said, "Yeah.
Matter of fact,
That's
yeah.
the only 2 big pieces of metal I have, you know." So you put them together, so I had 2 instead of 4, and then I put some plywood on it. We got a bridge. At any rate,
That worked, right?
now I want the fireplace fixed.
All right. This is from Laurie. Did you get the bag with the 2 dog bones and a bunch of poo pickers I left in the package box on Saturday? It was too late
Yes.
for mail call. Yeah.
Yes, we got it.
Just opened it today. And Jimmy
Yes.
apparently likes both of them to himself. Let's see.
Number 1 on Express
Look,
cameras.
On Explore. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's the way they are.
Yep.
And then we're not number 2, 3, and 4 or anything like. Oh,
See, mail. It must be mail call. 432. At that one, that was.
you know where that? You know what that is? You don't know what that is.
How many people are watching? Right?
Yeah, but you go way up, 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 way up. More way up, more way up, more weighing up, more. Okay. Where's dog?
God bless you.
Yeah, I'll try that one.
This one?
Yeah, 21 streams. Okay, so now you're gonna. Where the hell are they? And then down a little bit.
Oh, I
There
see.
you go.
Okay.
There's how we're rated. See, and we're that one, and we're this one.
Yep.
Usually,
There.
usually we are the top 7, 7 out of 12.
Wow.
See, that's us, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's down in the barn. Yep.
And there's Puppy Hill.
Oh, yep.
So we have 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yep. Right there.
That's the
3,
donkey one. 4,
5,
5. Here's one.
6.
6. Damn close to 7.
Oh, well, the other one is just the
Oh yeah, it's out.
chicken coop is out, so. Wow.
If you want to watch something funny, you watch that one. That's East Coast Assistant Dog. You watch them and compare their training concepts to what we do.
Yeah.
And they come out with a golden retriever that opens refrigerator doors,
Yeah.
and we come out with a dog that eats cardboard. But it's interesting to watch the different training techniques.
Now, who's that? Oh, ECAT.
East Coast
Oh,
Assistants.
okay. Okay.
But you see, all these other dogs that are on there are all solid color. I mean, who the hell wants to watch a bunch of brown dogs? You know, at least
Yeah.
we have some colorful things.
Yes, we do. Very colorful.
With a few black mixed in.
All right.
Okay, now you can go back to where you were.
Okay. Let's see.
keep going. This is back there further.
We didn't make it that far yet. Let's see. We
Oh,
were
oh.
right around here, right? Yeah, number 1 explore. Okay.
Yeah, this is the ponies.
Yep. Oh, I see. Her post said on the way to SDP ETA 540.
Okay, 5:45. Haven't heard her. Right, scroll down. There you go. Look
There
at
they are.
spotted and another one.
That one's pretty.
Yes.
Can't see this one as well, but that one. Pretty. Oh, there's better. That's better. A little more sparkles.
No, that's not.
Oh, what you use in the yuppie puppy?
What do we use the yuppie bug? Oh God, that could be Janine.
Where'd the phone go? Oops.
Oh, it's Caleb.
Call from.
Uh-oh.
Hi. Oh dear. Well, it doesn't last very long though, does it?
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll stop talking for 3 minutes then.
I'm pretty good.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
We went back on highlights again?
Hello? It's you again? There's somebody else on here. I don't know how to do this. I get so frustrated. I don't know how to flash it. It's too late, right?
Well, just
Flash. I don't know. Somebody will have to call us back.
Yeah.
I can. See,
And there
we
they are.
Come on, who is it?
Oh,
Has to be Janine. Now, why don't you tell me? Ah. See, here I'm pressing redial and I'm getting a volume change. This kind of thing drives me crazy. I don't know who it is.
so
At any rate,
talking about the food in the yuppie puppy.
the food in the yuppie puppy is usually chicken soup for the dog lover's soul, because it's the right size. We want a pellet that's about a half inch, 3/8 of an inch maybe,
Okay.
round. Too much smaller and it goes shooting all over the floor.
Didn't you have that problem recently? You tried something different?
I tried some other Purina ones. I couldn't find the right size Purina to fit in those yuppie puppies.
Ah. All right, let's see.
Oh, God. It's not her. Service dog project? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we'll watch it. Thank you. Somebody's eating plastic right behind me. He must have eaten it.
Maybe it's that. Oh, you know what? It's probably, I wonder if it's the steak here.
Could be.
Let me see.
You know, when people call like that, they don't realize that you are 2 minutes behind.
True. There we go. Okay.
Okay?
That's why I think maybe it was that, because it was a tape.
Okay, I'll put it in the scratch.
Yeah, maybe. Because I don't see any plastic
You
there,
probably
so.
swallowed it.
That could be too. Lila May, we're all mixed nuts. Yeah. That's okay. Good.
What is it?
Huh.
What's in the box?
I hope my box finally showed UPS still saying it was delivered by 9 p.m. on 12/21. That was yesterday. So where is it? I wonder if it went to a neighbor or something.
Was that jacket?
I don't know.
What are we supposed to be looking for there, Anita?
That was from Lila May. Milk Bone Minis.
See, I'm not going to remember that. Are you going to remember that?
Well, yeah. Yeah, because I remember from mail call yesterday, but I don't know.
No, are you going to remember that we don't know whether we've gotten it?
Well, I can't guarantee
Oh,
that.
Jesus. See, that's what I mean. Right now, I want somebody out there to... We have a missing box.
Yes.
We don't know what was in it.
No.
If they would tell us what was in it, we'd know maybe if we got it.
Well, maybe it'll be at the top. We'll keep going along. Let's see. Yes, is Bentley upset at everyone using his the yuppie puppy or just Jiminy?
Why is Bennett getting yelled at? Because he will start a fight. He'll bite. And I just wanted to get it straightened out that I was in command. That's why. You ever had 250-pound dogs fighting each other in your living room?
I'm not in the living room, no. However, I have seen
I
them
don't
in
want to
action.
see it.
Nope.
Nope.
There's nothing fun about it.
Allies are people with common enemies.
And that's your job.
That's right. You're mad at everybody, and then they're better.
Yep. All right. Regarding today's DD, are you adopting the 2 Harls or are you training them?
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have them. We thought maybe we would get them today, but I did talk with her, and she said they kind of want to keep them through Christmas.
Which is funny.
I don't know.
Well, that's
going to be a mess.
Yeah.
They, 2 12-week-old puppies in I don't want to say old people's home because they're a lot younger than I am. but I know what that is like. But at any rate, I'll have at it. They're cute pups.
We won't be bored with them around.
Huh?
We will not be bored with them around.
No.
Right?
Right.
Let's see. Indy Dunes. Hi, Carlene and Diane. How was your day? I love the royal purple on the seatbelt covers. It really is
This?
pretty. Oh, no, on the seatbelt covers. See?
Oh, seat belt covers.
Yes. It is?
Seat covers is purple.
Oh.
That's duct tape.
No,
Seat
this
belt
felt-
covers.
Yes.
Those are lovely.
They are lovely.
They're not very expensive either. I think I don't know, $20 maybe?
I don't even know if they were that much. Maybe the bigger ones.
The bigger one I think was 20 or something.
Yeah, they
14 for the other one?
Yeah.
Not
yes.
much, and they are beautifully made.
If you could feel them, and they just,
They're lovely.
yeah.
And I used that short one, the 14 one.
Yep.
That
this
was
one.
on the back of my donkeys. The harness went on,
Yep.
and it fit just like that. And they lasted. They're still around. I bet you if we looked hard enough, we'd find them. They're red.
Probably would
I had
be.
8 red ones.
Oh, I see what they were talking about. Okay. That's what people were talking about.
You can't have that.
Now I'm on to you.
Wait a minute, that would be lovely right there.
Yeah, that's really nice. No wonder they didn't mind doing anything. They were nice and comfy.
Oh, and I did find somewhere in the cellar are my bells.
Oh, you did?
I had chimes on the front two donkeys,
Yeah.
and those goddamn chimes, by the time you would harness those donkeys as often as we had,
Yeah.
and listen to them, they just went right through your teeth. I mean, it was... We used to put them on the very last thing before we stepped off at a parade because of goddamn chill.
They'd make you crazy.
So so there's a set of them someplace. I think it's in the cellar. I wanted to have them someday because if Janine is here at Mail Call, I can make those arrangements. She'll say, ah! You know?
Oh. Make her scream, run and scream
Oh,
in the
run
other
and
direction.
hide. What's happening back there?
Well, I think,
They're running out?
yeah, I think they've,
Probably ought to cover it up.
you want me to cover it up?
Yes, because otherwise they're not training themselves. They're untraining themselves.
Well, we'll just cover that.
They don't understand empty yet.
Excuse me, Larky. That's a good boy. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Here. Let's see. So how was your day?
It was fine. We
Yeah.
had a meeting. Did we have a meeting?
We did have a meeting. It was a nice.
The 8 trainers. We had 8 trainers.
Yes.
Some are kind of beginner trainers a little
Yeah,
bit, but
yeah.
there are some really good trainers in that crowd.
Yes.
There are 8 of them. And me.
Yes.
Was it 8? Me? And the donkey.
And the donkey, Cooper.
The donkey just hung right around in the middle.
Yeah, he'd wander in and out.
Yeah.
No, it's just, I had said that it was actually very good. They're nice. They're nice to have.
Yes. Okay. Now let's talk on a serious problem, not just problem, topic. Haley, who doesn't understand donkeys yet, she's playing with that donkey's mouth with her hands.
Yeah.
And he kind of nibbled. I said, wait a minute, don't do that. You're just trying to... And so then she said, he'll bite you or something like that. So then she said she stamped her feet. So here she's playing with him. Now she's stamping her feet to say no. And he did walk away. I watched him. He walked away. He wandered around a little bit. And then he kind of came back. And he kind of nuzzled at her. And he's saying, why did that happen? I don't understand. And then he tried hands on a couple other people.
Yes.
You were one of them.
Yes, I just moved my
Come over.
hands.
Yeah. He didn't understand what that was all about. You don't play with a donkey's mouth. Or any horse's mouth. Because they wouldn't mean to bite you, but they would.
Well, they don't know that.
Well, I mean, your fingers are the same size as a carrot. If you've got carrot smell on your fingers, you're in trouble. So just don't put your hands in front of their mouth. That's why we have frying pans most of the time. But if he's going to be wandering all over the place, he's going to have to learn to eat, normally. So what I did with my hitch, the ones that wore this stuff,
Yeah.
I had a routine where I'd hit them between the eyes with the carrot and bring it down and put it in their mouth. So that they didn't expect to get
Oh.
your hands that way. They expected to get something if you patted them up here and then brought it down and put it in the mouth.
Interesting.
And because you go out, we were Santa's reindeer. When kids are given candy canes that are peppermint.
Oh.
And donkeys love peppermint. And by the time the kid eats the peppermint candy cane and spits all over his hands, you got a perfect storm. So my donkeys all were used to getting patted in the head, and then you fed them. And around here it's supposed to be the frying pan.
Yes.
But the fact that he came back to try and figure out why she stamped her feet, he didn't understand that.
No, because he
came in and right next to her, and he stood to both sides of her.
Yep.
Donkeys are funny. You gotta watch them. They're interesting.
He actually, with the puppies, he was wandering around when we were feeding the puppies in and out where you saw.
Yeah.
And a couple of dogs went right up to him and was sniffing him, and
Yeah.
he didn't.
No, he was
we
doing-
shoot,
doing it.
they would shoo him away from him just to be on the safe side, but he.
No, as long as they're not, if they're, they
Yeah.
start that stuff, they're in trouble. So you got to make sure you can control the dogs.
Okay.
The donkey will be fine, as long as they don't do that. But they go threatening the dog, they're going to lose.
Yeah.
They're going to lose. Because the donkeys look like they're slow, but they're not. And they think. They think. And they got the whole thing down pat.
Uh-huh. let's see, from Tori, nice jacket gifter. Oh, she wants to know where they were purchased from.
I don't know, but it is a nice jacket.
Yeah. Oh, as a reminder, put the lid back on the
Right.
treat jar.
It's
Do
over
that
there
right
someplace.
now.
Yep.
Thank you for the reminder. Yes, the curious critters at night do like
We did
doing
get one
that.
curious critter last night. She didn't think it was the biggest one, but she said it was a very
Good size.
large size.
And you said there was a black one, you said.
She said the black one.
Somebody
Did
said.
you see the black one? What?
You were watching Cooper?
Was he poop?
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, yes.
Ah.
Sorry, we were having a moment.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, I see. Linda saying that the jackets were ordered from Amazon. Nice. All right, so we got the lid back on the treat jar. Thank you, Amy, for the reminder. All right. Now they're getting the cameras ready for the new minis. Question, why are only Larky and Capri during mail call? What about Turby?
Well, Turby's headed directly at service dogs. These two, if they continue to be nice and behave and things, they might be breeding dogs.
Yes, Lucky is. He does sit very well.
Yes, he does.
He has like
She does not. And I was reminded of that today at the trainers meeting. But I have some work to do with Capri.
Let's see, Crafty. There have been several cases of FTP dogs noticing that a recipient or a close relative was in serious trouble and barking for help. Georgia and Maud came to mind, but I think there was a few more.
Oh, there are.
There was one just with Josh and Nicholas recently too. It was somebody, I think he at Walmart or something like that. A customer had fallen or something.
Somebody fell.
Yeah.
Yes,
And-
but we had one dog get a whole apartment complex up because my building was on fire.
Oh, wow.
And the woman was deaf.
Oh.
So she got the person up by jumping all over her.
Huh?
When she woke up, she smelled the smoke and got everybody up.
She did what she had to do. Let's see. Yeah, 600. The trivia question this week was how many shingles are on the front part of Deagle?
Okay.
And the correct answer is 622. And the winner guessed 620.
Wow.
Within two. That was pretty impressive.
That was impressive.
Yes. What was Indy Dunes? What was the correct answer of today's trivia question?
Minis are arriving, it says there.
Oh, yeah, 15 minutes ago. Oh, so they are.
That's her new truck and old trailer.
Okay.
That's a nice trailer. I tell you, that trailer's been beat up. It's aluminum.
Still works, right?
It is. We gotta, yeah, it is.
Andy, we got
Okay,
finally got-
remind me tomorrow to check the floor. The floor is wood.
And the
Has to be
trailer.
In the trailer.
Oh, okay.
Gotta go along, pick at it with a knife, see whether it's getting weak.
Ah, okay. Let's see. Oh, from Anita. I sent a box. It has not arrived. Not your problem. It's the UPS's issue. I don't believe it has arrived.
You didn't want to tell us what was in it, huh? Because then
She
maybe
does-
we'd know if we got it.
Little discussion.
They do
Um,
make a mess, don't they?
They do. That's okay. Who is on tonight? Sharon is on tonight, Denise. I did remember to pay attention to that today. Alexa, set a reminder. Ooh,
What's the reminder for?
never mind.
She went back to sleep.
Yep. Just because I told her. She listens well.
Jesus.
I was wondering if they're being shuffled to minis. I don't know.
No, I think she's throwing the minis in with the donkeys. Come on up. Keep going up. Up, more up. Whoa. Well, up, more up. Where's our cameras?
Right here. See what's going on.
Down,
Come on.
down,
There we go.
down. Okay, now I want to know donkeys. Is that one?
Oh,
What?
what happened at the donkey barn camera? Oh, there we go. Okay, it's just being moved.
Oh, I see what she's done. She separated them. She stuffed all the other ones in this end.
Yeah.
They'll manage. Don't worry about it. It's a nice night.
Yeah, it's not.
Not bad out at all.
No.
Look at the other ones rolling.
Oh yeah.
There's Janine.
Yep.
Now, which one's the girl one that's pregnant?
Well, that one looks a little chubby right there. But
Could be.
hard to say. Especially with the head right in front of the camera. And then the big.
That's a little palomino. See, a little white
Yeah.
mane and tail.
Yep.
Turn around. It's going to kick at the donkeys.
Oh, going right for the hay bag.
Yeah. I don't know whether these are wild or whether they're. I don't know a thing about them. And probably she doesn't either.
Probably take, a day or two to figure that part out.
She knows her horses.
She might already know, just spending a little time with them.
Oh, I'm sure she does.
Yeah.
Like, could she catch them?
Yeah. Huh.
There again, ponies can bite terribly. Oh, she didn't. Watch her get kicked now, but she knows her way around. She's trying to open its mouth and tell how old it is.
Oh. Telling how old it is by opening
By the
its mouth?
teeth.
Oh, okay. He doesn't want to give away his age.
Well, there's all sorts of, if they have caps in them or flat across or long. There's an expression, little long in the tooth.
Oh, I've heard that expression.
That's an older person because
Ah.
the teeth get long.
Oh, okay.
They're cute little things, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Can't really see the black and white one, but that one was real pretty. That one's all cute too.
What were we supposed to do with Janine? We were going to, I don't know. Maybe she'll come up here.
I don't know.
Well, that looks a little round too.
Hard to say now, huh?
The spotted one over there, yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Rocky.
That would go with our harlequin.
I know. Wouldn't that be kind of a nice picture?
That's bigger though. That looks like a pony. When is a pony and when is it a mini horse?
I don't know. Oh, gonna roll around in the hay. Yeah, that would be kind of a cool picture, huh?
Yeah.
Harla too, next to him.
Huh. Okay. Well, maybe she'll come up the house.
We'll know in a minute or two, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it looked like they headed out of the barn, so. No.
See, there's not much water in that bucket. See how far the head is down in the bucket?
Oh, yes.
There's still some in it because she's still drinking. And they've got water outside. They don't need that bucket.
Plenty more with that outside.
That's correct.
Yeah, because there's a huge big.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's got a heater in it now. I put a heater in it today.
Oh, you did?
It's a funny little pancake thing. It's about that big around.
Yeah.
And it'll keep that whole thing from freezing.
Wow.
Probably. I don't know.
We'll find out.
Always used to.
But it's not real cold tonight either. So.
It was the other night.
Yeah, it was very cold. All right, let me see if there's any more questions. Let's see. Yeah, pictures of the.
He looks big.
He does, huh? He almost looks like his coat is thick or something.
Well, his winter coat. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Hungry and rolling in the hay. Yep. The mow with the welcoming committee. Oh, from Anita. My box is a mishmash. Laundry soap, dog treats, people treats, poop pickers. Oh, and money. Huh.
Huh. We got one. Didn't we get a box that had one soap in it?
Well, I don't know.
Would everybody please check up on that?
Was it last night or?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
And from Sharon, I sent a Christmas card well over 2 weeks ago with cash in it, and that hasn't arrived yet either. Wow. Huh. By OBC, it took a few weeks for my Christmas card to get there. Huh.
Wow.
Oh, what is the Tuesday trivia question for next week?
I don't know.
Where did I put it? Where did I put the piece of paper? Is it under here? Oh, there it is. Let me read it again. Next week question is, how many 1-cup scoops of Kibble are in a Purina adult dog food bag?
Huh, okay. I remember talking to her about this. And it has to be smooth across the top of the cup.
Oh, that wasn't on there. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, the scoops we use are more than a cup.
Yes,
We want to know cups.
actual measurement.
Measuring cups.
A measuring cup, okay. Harley in the snow.
Is that the color of that? No, that's the donkey.
That's a donkey, yeah. Harley in the
Yeah.
snow, yeah. Well, let's see if there's anything else.
Oh,
Oh, the jacket, yes.
okay.
Well, I don't see any other questions or anything like that, so I think we are all set. Unless you want to just, yeah.
This is the mother donkey, so the baby must be in there too.
Just kind of underneath the camera.
I don't know. That could be
Oh,
it right there, yeah.
Yep. So, do you want anything to eat?
No,
Nothing.
no. I ate an awful lot of the chocolate after it.
Oh.
I had a good time.
Oh, well, okay. Nope, going back outside.
Oh, go on to the
This one?
Puppy Hill camera. Is that Puppy Hill? No.
Oh, yeah, that's the barn door.
Oh, okay. Because that would
What's-
swing around to watch the truck.
Right. Looks, do you think it's closed?
Huh?
It looks like it might be closed already.
Could be.
Yeah, see, they're back that's the other outside too. Just from the other angle.
Yeah.
So it looks like they've probably,
Oh,
there's
the
lights.
headlights.
Headlights, aha.
Her headlights are moving.
Yep,
So she's in the car.
yep. So we'll know any minute now she's coming in, huh?
See, if we had that camera going up the driveway, we'd be all set.
Yeah, you really do miss that camera.
I know.
Yeah,
They said it's one of their more popular cameras.
I believe it.
It's crazy.
Well, you have the chickens, you have the people
Well,
coming
there's
and
stuff.
going.
There's stuff
yeah.
coming and going.
Yeah,
The oil got delivered today.
I saw that, yeah.
Great big thing. I don't like sitting next to it.
No?
They blow up, those things do.
Oh, God, stupid us. We were out there feeding puppies and walking by and everything, never even given that a thought. We just thought, this is good for the puppies to hear a loud truck.
Yeah.
So we're going back and forth with them.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear dogs barking.
No, see the light change over here?
Yep. I think she's come. Well, maybe not. I hear dogs barking.
Well, that could be anything.
Yeah. And Linda, I think Linda was leaving, so they might be barking at that too. It's hard to say.
Okay, so here we sit, wondering whether she's going to come in.
Yes.
Well, the chef was here today, so she might come in and get food.
Oh. Look at Janine's jacket and give the make and SKU number if you can easily see it. Let me get my glasses, wherever I put them. God only knows.
I don't know.
That makes two of us. Oh, there they are, right behind me. All right, so Janine's jacket's right here.
Well, here comes his got a part coming now.
It says Amazon Essentials, and it looks like it's a size medium. The SKU has, I think that's it.
She doesn't need that. Take that off. Cut that out.
Okay.
Don't cut the jacket. Right?
Yep. Oh, there's another one in it anyway.
There you go.
Yeah, there's another one.
All right.
Okay. Where'd you go, Janine?
Okay, the SKU is 19511123672. And it says Amazon Essentials.
We have a present for you.
And then there's a
A jacket.
B08CJ2
Yeah.
SV97. I'll try holding it up to the camera. I don't know if it'll pick it up or not, but
There you
I'll
go.
try to hold it up.
They're nice. I got one, and
Whoa.
isn't that nice?
Wow. For me?
Yeah?
Why?
Because you're lovely.
Somebody,
Really?
Somebody thinks so. Yeah.
Wow, this is nice. I could wear this right now and be warmer than I am right now. So I dropped off.
I
Very
saw
nice.
it. We've been watching you.
I got stuck down there. I couldn't get one of them off the trailer. I thought, well, I'll just leave one on the trailer and she'll come off. So I put the other one in and she's still stuck on the trailer, pulling and pulling. And then I see the lights come down and I was like, oh, it's Linda. She's not going to be able to help me pull this thing off. And it was Olaf.
Oh.
So he came to pick up Stitch. Oh, this is nice. And
Stitch was here all day?
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we dragged the front end and we've got, ooh, this is very nice. Ooh. It's freezing all the time.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, perfect. Okay, and I've got a hat.
There you go. Hat and all.
Yeah. So it's a very nice little pony. The baby, it's the the girl is really young.
Is this the black and white one? Which
It's
one?
the black and white gelding.
The black and white's the gelding.
Yeah, and the other one's probably a pregnant. We gotta get
Palomino.
her tested to see if she's pregnant.
It looks like a palomino.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dappley palomino thing.
She's little.
Little, yeah, she's about this big.
Yeah.
Um,
That donkey outside was lovely today.
yeah, the goats were out tonight too.
Oh, were they
by
out too?
accident. And then I went to leave, and Olaf's like, "Is this donkey supposed to be over here?" So, got him all in. Yeah, that's a nice donkey.
It is a-
He's got the right personality for it.
He is. He was very good. We had a meeting today of all the 8 trainers, and he was right in the middle. In the middle.
Yeah, he likes to be in the action,
Yeah.
and he likes girls, like girl horses.
Oh, well,
He
okay.
thinks he's like all that. It's really pretty funny when he gets around a girl. He's like, because you know his favorite horse is Burberry, Olaf's big gigantic horse.
Oh, yeah.
So he gets all his, trotting along with. He's down here, Burberry's up here.
Flirting away, is
Yeah,
he?
he doesn't know his size, or at least he thinks his size doesn't matter.
Okay.
So
Okay. Have you got food?
no, I was going to see what was
There's seafood Newberry.
my favorite.
That's what I had for lunch, breakfast, or whatever it was.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
so you don't want any more for dinner then?
No, I had a lot of it.
Yeah. All right.
There's a couple other things besides that.
All right. Well, I'm taking the seafood.
Okay.
And I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay.
Nothing else to report?
What?
Nothing else to report?
Oh, you got some mail, but you don't want to deal with it. I'm going to need Colby's bank account.
Oh, well, he'll be home tomorrow, so yeah.
Because I have that check from Franny. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
much, but I can't, I'd put add to it if I gave you the check,
Yeah, yeah.
Newburyport.
Yeah, well, he never got paid. He never gave you a bill for last summer.
I
He worked
know.
all summer.
Well, he's not going to get paid until.
Yeah, well, his tuition's going to be due for the spring pretty soon, so I'm like,
Well,
you got,
how much is his tuition?
well, his part of the tuition is usually around, he takes out a $5,000 loan. So he has stake in the game. Because I'm not, yeah, that was my plan.
It's a good incentive to do
Yeah,
that.
every semester, he takes out 5,000, so he'll graduate with $20,000 in debt. But he's
That's-
been paying it as he goes.
That's great.
Good.
Yeah.
No free ride, but he just finished 17, he took 17 credits, all engineering courses, and he had his last exam this morning, and he's sleeping.
What's he got for marks?
He's a 3.0.
3.0?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
good.
the average in engineering. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
isn't this his first? Is this his first year?
No, he's a junior.
Junior. Okay.
But he's the kind of kid that if I told him in high school, I also the same thing as I said, if you get a below a B, you can't play sports. B all the way across. So if I told him he would get $1,000 if he got an A, he'd get an A. But he's not going to do anything extra. Just
Well,
B all the
but-
way across.
Well,
Yeah.
So.
still motivation for him.
Yeah,
So.
it's, well, he unfortunately got that from me, because when I was in grad school, I would always say to people, 3.0 and go, and 3.0 is a B, because you have to have a B average to stay in graduate school.
Uh-huh.
So I always thought, well, if I got an A, I could have been having more fun in my life and studying less. So it was a balance, and 3.0 is you can still have a good life, and you can still
Still do
stay
well.
in school.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I did graduate with a 4.0 for PhD. Actually, 3.98.
I am astounded at how many colleges are advertising. Bentley is one of them.
Yeah,
New Hampshire,
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Southern New Hampshire,
Yeah.
Arizona. There's 2 or 3 out of Arizona.
Yeah.
It's not constantly on CNN.
The higher ed market, I'm so glad I'm out of higher ed now, I can say this freely, is it's turning into used car salesmen. It's the
Yeah.
same, I feel the same thing about higher ed. If there are a bunch of people, other than the big Ivy League schools and the engineering and the real core education that you need, engineering, sciences, blah, 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 but a lot of these colleges are just low bar and trying to collect as many bodies as they can
Yep.
put
Fill
in
the bodies.
seats. And it's all about seats and keeping everyone employed in the college. It's not about education.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
More
And
of
I
a,
could
more
say
of a
that-
business than.
I could say that as a former dean of a college. I was under a lot of pressure to keep the
Keep
the
the numbers.
numbers up.
the numbers up.
Numbers up,
Start,
yeah.
get new programs, get students into these programs. Keep going. So I'm glad I'm out.
Yeah.
I think that's all I had for today.
Besides, you don't have to commute.
That too.
Well, that was a delightful show that you put on.
Unloading, did you guys watch?
Huh?
What show did I put?
Yeah,
With the
yeah, we had the
donkeys, with
camera.
the
Because
horses.
also we were
We
doing,
watched you.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
people were commenting, so we watched.
Yeah, we lost two one, we lost one horse last weekend. I got a call because there are two mini horses just like that. One of them had something sticking out the back of her, and it turned out it was her bladder. And we thought she was in full, or, I have a person down there that runs a little barn for me. She's like, I think she's in, and then she's like, this is not anything to do with labor. This is bad. So we
Wow.
got the vet out there, and it was her bladder. And he said that he's never seen anything like this before. He's totally perplexed. He said, well, if we bring her in, there's a chance we could save her, but I'm not really sure what to do, and so we euthanized her. She was in a lot of pain, and it was going to be super expensive with a very low likelihood of success. So then today I get a call. The second one has something strange sticking out the back of her. Called the vet. And a different vet came out, was part of the same practice, and he's like, these two have babies inside them that are too big for them to deliver. And she's in labor, and the pushing has pushing the wrong stuff out. It's stuck.
Well, you don't watch Dr. Paul, that's why you don't know.
That happens all the time with the cows.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the baby was dead, and the mother was, so do they save them with the cows?
They try and pull the calf out to save the mother.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Even if the calf is dead, then they cut it up in the mother and pull it out.
Yeah,
You don't like to watch that stuff, so you don't know.
no, it was bad. So we ended up euthanizing the second one. So, yeah.
Well, she's complaining because they're on her bed. You watch, she'll work, and she'll get him up.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not going to help you.
So, so that's all I had.
There are 2 futons in the other room, Chaos, I know.
No,
but-
she wants that.
Yeah,
She wants him to move.
yeah.
He looks pretty comfortable. You have to do something about
She did that last night to him, too.
The back end of this dog needs to have some.
It's
those
very
need to
large.
They need to go away.
No,
It looks painful.
I don't know.
I would take them off if you could. Take those off.
Well, you're talking major surgery for an old dog.
I know.
They don't seem to bother him. He's been that way for a long
You don't
time.
have balls, and neither do I. But I look at those, and I bet they're not hot, or they look painful.
They look
Well,
heavy.
Major
Yeah.
surgery on a dog that age is not a good thing. I mean, right behind you got a dog that's full of lumps. You want to take the
I
tumors
get
off
my own
her, we'll be
problem.
at
I
it.
just wanted to add my 2 cents. That's it. It's been added. I see you're pulling out the old wardrobe this time.
Yep.
All right.
You can also take some oranges and bananas again, or whatever again.
No, we're full of those.
What'd she say?
She said they're full of those. They have plenty.
Oh, good.
I'm going to try holding that up to the camera because people were asking about the jacket, the skew of the jacket.
And you read that number to them?
I did, but I figured if I hold it up, if somebody wants to try to get
Get a picture.
Try anyway. I don't know how
Okay.
clear it'll come out.
Okay.
And that's, all right, I'm gonna hold that up. See if that works. Yeah, hopefully that'll work. Okay. You want me to shut the mic off? You all set?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Uh,
Good night.